Fala pessoal, beleza? Eu pela primeira vez vou jogar o Red Dead Redemption. Aproveitar que lançou recentemente a versão para PC. E eu quero trazer uma série para o canal, zerando o game. Vamos dar início aqui à nossa gameplay. Voltamos aqui, a gente já está no nosso controle do personagem, né, o John. Eu vou cortar a cutscene inicial, gente, por causa que demora bastante. E eu não quero que fique um vídeo entediante para vocês que estão assistindo. Eu não vou cortar as cutscenes das missões. Vou tentar deixar, tá? Dependendo se não tiver muita enrolação. Mas o que eu puder cortar do game, da gravação do episódio, para vocês, para ficar mais fluido para vocês que estão assistindo, eu vou cortar. Então vamos dar início aqui à nossa missão. Vamos começar aqui nesse estabelecimento aqui.
Over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
É isso, já começamos aqui. Acho que agora vamos ter que pegar o cavalo, né? E não vou cortar essa cutscene porque foi muito curta. E o jogo também tá muito bonito, né? Tá rodando bem liso aqui. Apesar de ser um jogo antigo, bem antigo, né? No final, demorou bastante para chegar. Agora vamos aproveitar e zerar o game pela primeira vez. Quero conhecer.
You want to visit?
That's right.
Ain't taking nobody up to the fort in a long time. Strange place for a decent fella to want to visit, if you don't mind me saying.
Who said I was a decent fella?
It's been abandoned for years now. Folks say it was built during the Mexican War. What kinds of soldiers around back then?
Why'd they leave?
Well, I ain't entirely sure. I heard they had to go up north to fight Indians, or maybe they got tired of being soldiers and went looking for gold. You know how things is. So what are you doing up at the fort?
I'm looking for an old friend.
Well, like I says, you ain't gonna find many folk round those parts these days. Those you do find are about as sociable as an ulcerated back tooth. I mean, I ain't one to judge a man by the company he keeps, but...
Well, he ain't been friends for a long time.
Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're fixing for some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo. Fine as cream gravy they are, not like Thieves' Landing. Dang, those girls ain't even fit for a drinking man to hole up with.
I'm a married man, I'm afraid.
Ain't we all? So it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from some Blackwater big bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you better off not knowing.
Damn coyotes! What a waste of good meat! Traffic! Not far now. You'll see the fort when you get to the top of this hill. Gee up! Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang rode in and took the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
É isso, gente. Chegamos aqui já. Vamos avançar ali. Tem que... Eu acho que tem que invadir, né? Esse local aqui. Vamos chegar aqui e se aproximar. Ver se tem alguém. Não mostrou as armas ainda. Não peguei nenhuma arma. Vamos ver se aquele aparece a primeira vez.
Bill! Bill, I've come for you! Bill Williamson! Come out here right now!
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill!
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implored. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
É, a gente já começou se dando mal aqui, né? Já começou tomando um tiro na costela. E não pôde fazer nada. Acredito que esse aí seja o principal vilão, né? Da história. Bom, ou um dos principais, né? Vamos ver. Ah, e também eu não senti necessidade de cortar. Não vou cortar essa cutscene. Até pra você também não perder a experiência da história. Mas, como eu falei, vou tentar cortar o máximo possível. Pra não ter muita enrolação, né? Porque é um jogo de mundo aberto. Principalmente jogo de mundo aberto. Esse daqui, o GTA, vai ter muita enrolação. Aí, como tava falando, né? Até mesmo por causa que faz parte. O jogo mundo aberto é assim mesmo. Dá mais imersão ao game.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
I was doing something stupid.
Well, you'll be okay. Once you didn't die, the doctor said you'd be fine. He got the bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
Huh. So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
I sure can use an extra pair of hands around here. Let's see if we can get you back in the saddle. There's the Well, are we going inside?
Gente, vou ter que dar mais um corte aqui por causa que foi só um tutorial mostrando aqui a cidade.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I feel a lot happier someone's along with me.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch and my feminine intuition, we should make quite a team. Look, those damn rabbits are at the crops again. Get down and give me a hand, will you? Easy now. Let's see that rifle. I want a couple of these for the pot.
Bom, a gente acabou de pegar uma arma aqui. Eu achei que a gente ia começar matando alguém, mas a gente vai começar matando uns coelhinhos. Olha que bonitinho. Eita. Sentou o dedo no coelhinho. Ah, vamos terminar aqui já. Ah, esse elço de mira é bem roubado. Só abre mira já vai em cima do coelho. Ó. Eu errei ainda.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit stew tomorrow. Let's mount up and patrol the rest of the property. Let's get going. We've still got plenty of ground to cover. Stealing our cattle? It's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living.
Was that a coyote? Get those pests before they scare the livestock.
They surely know where I am.
Come on, they're headed.
Come on!
Looks like that was the last of the coyotes. had to lose any of the chickens. Let's go. I'll take you back to your room. You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Here we are. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Come on, boy. On the count of 3. 3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this!
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Yeah!
Come on. You're lucky I'm being a gentleman.
You're not as bad as I thought you'd be!
This is how it's done. Would you like me to slow down? Let's go. Should I wait for you to catch up? I bet you're starting to regret your brave words, Miss McFarland. Go, follow me!
Isn't this jolly?
Yeah. Call yourself a rancher? How you doing back there? Yeah. Are you saving the best for last? Let's go. Come on.
fun.
Sure.
You know, you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Acabei de concluir aqui a missão, né? Mas eu perdi. No finalzinho ali do cavalo dela, ela deu um gás. E aí eu me desesperei. Fiquei apertando pra correr. O cavalo meu acabou me derrubando. Mas tá bom. Vamos passar aqui, vamos em frente.
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the reins, Mr. Marston. You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Mr. McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens? So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done. To be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut
Shut up, you! Now, what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer? You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting kicked with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the folks who live here. Whole world has problems, mister, and I'm here doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people that pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way.
So who are we looking for?
A bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walt. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers in Armadillo spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No. But the way I figure it, better they're carousing in there than out robbing decent folks.
That's an interesting approach to law enforcement.
I do what I can, Mr. Marston. We ain't the government.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Walton's the top screw. Let's get after him. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him.
Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him now while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Shoulder Springs, Gap Tooth Bridge, these boys get around. Walton's a start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Hold up, Marston. He must be at the old Pleasance house. Probably best we take it on foot from here.
Go!
Looks like we got company, boys. Damn. Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Move up to that wagon on your right. I'll cover you.
Agora tu tem que pegar os controles aqui, né? Começar a ação. É só modo antiga. Eu vou apertando aqui todos os botões até achar. Ah, agora você descobriu qual que se agacha.
I got you covered.
It's gonna take more than one of you, partner!
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on, get up.
Hello? Hello? It's Armadillo 731. What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. If it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I've just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land, bringing modernization and betterments to the West. Not far now. Eyes open, boys. Ew. All right, boys, let's proceed on foot from here. Let's move up the canyon towards the fort. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
Bom, até então eu tô curtindo bastante o game.
Let's see how many there
Bem
are.
legal.
If we can take them alive, good.
Tá
If
tendo
not,
uma enrolaçãozinha aqui, né?
sons of bitches.
Principalmente aqui no início.
To my ears,
Mas
Marshal.
é normal, né? Todo início de game é assim.
Last chance to walk away!
Are you kidding me? Are you gonna shoot any of these rustlers, boy?
Your wrestling days are over.
Agora vamos dar uma luteada aqui, pegar munição, né? Dei uns tiros aqui.
This
dá pra
ain't
saquear.
nice. I know.
Calma aí, deixa eu pegar aqui o dinheiro que tem aqui. E mais pra frente vai servir bastante, né? Com as armas novas.
Let's move up, boys.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yep. Maybe you ain't the 10-foot I thought you were.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
I'm the goddamn law.
You ain't gonna leave here walking, friend!
There's a bridge up ahead. The rustlers are probably guarding it.
Vocês viram? Esses NPCzinhos aqui ficaram tudo bugado. Ficaram parados ali, atirando ainda por cima, deu dano.
Oh my good lord!
Woo! Keep dropping them like that, boy. Well, we're done for.
You might as well give it up now!
For Christ's sake.
Christ, that was close!
No goddamn help you are, Marston.
This way! Good shot!
Better it, boys. We gotta get that bridge.
Follow me! Hey, was that you or me? Looky here, friend. Tangle with the crutches on me. We come from Mr. Fulton's cattle. Loaded. The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
Damn, Those baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business. They ain't short on willing recruits these days.
Why does man break his back working 12 hours a day?
Já dei uma luteadazinha aqui básica, né? Agora vamos avançar aqui. Aí já tá bem no fim da missão. E o episódio também tá ficando bem longo, né? Já vai dar 1 hora de gravação aqui. Mas fica despreocupado aí, vocês. Eu vou dar uns cortes.
Hey, little assistance would be nice, Marston.
Look lively! They're all across the ridge!
This is what's happening, partner.
Much more of this!
You're just about dead.
Come on, let's take that ridge! Marston's swatting rustlers like flies! You got the rocks to face. Are you kidding me?
I can't you twice, you son bitch. We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'll tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his own justice, too. Smoke 'em, boy. That's it.
You sure put that feller to bed. Keep moving.
Are you kidding? These rustlers make me sick. Come on. Marshal. This way.
Damn you! For the love of God! I'll kill the hell out of you!
More like that, Marshal.
You down!
Boy, come on, let's regroup.
Woo! Keep dropping them like that, boy.
Good shot!
One for the government, boy. I'm gonna beat the lot of you. What the hell?
Don't think you'll be wanting this no more, friend.
Let's try to sneak up on them. The closer we are, the less chance they have of making. There's one more for the vultures.
You really want to die?
Hell no! Where's your branding iron now?
Christ, that was close.
You ain't leaving population alive!
What the hell are you aiming at me for?
You might as well give it up now!
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You could say that again.
Well, one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. Wes Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. Wes Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Bom, terminamos aqui a missão, né? Vou terminar o episódio também por aqui. Já tá ficando bastante longo. Você que acompanhou o vídeo até aqui, quero muito te agradecer. Obrigado, eu espero que tenha gostado do conteúdo. Se tiver gostado e quiser acompanhar os próximos episódios e se inscrevendo aí, ajudando o canal a bater 1000 inscritos e deixando o seu gostei, tá? Agradeço muito. Então é isso, gente. Se você já jogou a versão do PC, quiser deixar aqui nos comentários também o que você achou e tá achando dessa versão. Ou você que já zerou também, quiser dar umas dicas pra mim, fica à vontade aí nos comentários, tá? Então é isso, gente. Fica com Deus, tá? Grande abraço. Valeu, até mais.